Good morning and welcome into the Target Center here in Minneapolis, Minnesota for today's 2026 Unified Basketball Championship Series. We got the first game, prelim game here in Division B. That's going to feature the players from Prior Lake High School and also Champlin Park. Welcoming everybody, Ted Keefe along with Luke Smith and Carter Ringo here down at the Target Center. We're glad to have you and hopefully we'll have some four really solid good games. If you want to know, follow the other games, please jump in on our YouTube channel at Rails TV, all one word, and you'll be able to see those. They're already pre-scheduled. The next game coming up here will be I forgot my sheet here. I believe Pequot Lakes and Proctor. And then the other titles cards will say to be determined because we just don't know who that's going to be. So, but welcome in. We're going to try to do our part to showcase these amazing athletes here with the Special Olympics and try to do our part to bring it to your homes for those that couldn't be here. Good fan base out here today, though, from both schools. And we are ready to get underway here as we just had the coin flip and talking of the rules, and we're going to get ready to go. Prior Lake will be moving left to right in the white jerseys, and Champlin Park will be in the blue jerseys moving right to left. And we'll bring in some sounds here for you can hear what's going on here at the Target Center. If anybody out there knows me and is watching, please shoot me a text message and let me know how sound is and stuff like that as we're getting ready to go here. Let's see. We got Oliveto for Champlin Park and Hussein on the tip. And Prior Lake is going to have the tip, and they'll bring it into the offensive side of the floor. That was Ben Pham that brought it up for the Lakers. Now up off the basket and getting two for the Lakers is Saturn. Pardon me, for the Lakers, I take that back, is Hussein. Goes far right side into the hands. Oliveto up off the glass, can't get it, but gets his own board. Now steps back, looking for help. Bounces right side, gonna lose the handle on it. And coming back the other way is gonna be Hussein. And he's gonna drive paint coast to coast. And they're going to say no shot as a double dribble is going to be called. And that'll be the first turnover of the game, and it'll go back the other way. So easy break there for the Raiders there, getting that ball back. A nice save there by Yang on the sideline. Puts it into one of the Unified, and Fano. He puts it back to the other side. Now, nice try to stop there, but Yang gets it back. Oliveto just too hard, but nice board there by Fino. Can't get it to fall. Hussein right there to try to get that board. Now another pass back. Another shot for Yang, can't get it. Now Oliveto. And that's all hard off the block. Miller down with the board, pushes it back to Oliveto. And another miss there as he just has it now. Here comes an attempt by Reyes. And that's going to go off the front iron, and down with it are the Lakers. Lakers will bring it into the front side court, and they do. Bringing that up was Mork. Mork now with the ball for the Lakers. Moves left, now looks inside. This is Hussein, gets to the right side block almost. Just a little short of that basket. Now coming back the other way are the Raiders. Fino down low to Yang, up off the glass, can't get it, and just must have had those Wheaties today because just a little too strong. Can't get that one to fall, but Hussein down with his second board of the day and coming back the other way. Oliveira there for the defense, and Hussein can't get it to fall, and here come the Raiders again coming back the other side. Going to slow it down a little bit is going to be Fino. He gets this into the corner to Miller. Miller pushes it inside, now gets it back from Yang. Now goes far side to Oliveto. Oliveto, little soft, but down with the board are the Lakers, and they're going to come back the other way. That's number 5 for the Lakers roll. Lookman takes a shot and gets 2. So Lookman on the board. And he gets those points and back the other way as Hussein and Lookman one's on the board. Yang gets it down low. Now going to push it back out to the top to Fino. Now back to Yang. Hussein there defensively. Oliveto Too hard off the glass, but down with the board is Fino again. Fino tried to get it again and does. Now putting it up is going to be Aiden Reyes, but he can't get it to fall. And now Hussein going to drive it up. Elevator right there. Nobody there, and there's a turnover for the Lakers. And going back the other way, 16:30 left here. Yang can't get it to fall. And now he gets it to fall on the board. Are the Raiders. Yang drops one in for 2. And now we have a 4-2 ball game here. And we're going to have a foul called for number 4 for Champlin Park. That's going to be Buettner. That's going to be a foul, and that'll be his first. Team's first. So change of the guard for both teams on that stoppage. And I'm just looking at the Champlin Park's number 50, Tyler Dahl, one of their athletes, a junior, and he is taller than I am. Driving in. Brodevol tried to get the ball to Dahl, can't get it to fall, and now coming back the other way, this is number 13, Aaron Nundahl. Nundahl gets stuffed. So Nundahl is going to go to the line. Getting it a block there was Oleg Mueller. And now, so that'll be his first, team's first. Pardon me, that is the team, his first, team's second. And shooting 2 is going to be Aaron Nundahl. Nundahl, a sophomore for Champlin Park. Can't get that one to fall, misses the first. And gonna try to get it up here and make it a 1-point ball game is Nundahl. And he lets it go, and that's off the iron. Gets his own board, drives back into the paint, and it rolls out. Can't get it to fall, and down with it is Bryson James, a 11th grader unified partner. Nice basket by the big man under the right side block. Number 50, Tyler Dahl on the board. And if I was Champlin Park, I would be feeding him at that block all day long. Foul going to be called, and going to go to the line is going to be number 23. That's Menez. Not sure who. Oh, it was the foul was called on Nundahl, so that'll be his first, team's first for Champlin Park. And we got a 4-4 ball game here, 13:44 left. So Isaiah Mendez to take the shot, and that one falls just a little short. If you've never been to a ball game like this, you should try your best to get to one because it is amazing. Down with it. Champlin Park with the board, coming back the other way. This is Bryson James. He slows it down, looking for some help to get it to one of his unified, and that is Nundahl. Nundahl drives the block, can't get it to fall, gets his own board, puts it right back up, can't get it to fall, gets his own board, now going to move back out of the lane, stops, looking for help, pushes it inside. This is James. James pushes it off. Johnny Saturn there. Oh, here comes the big man from the left side of the block, just a little too hard. Down with the board is number 45 for the Lakers. Not sure who that is, as I don't have that on my roster, but I will try to figure that out for you. And driving into the lane, can't see the number. Good shot there taken. That is Brodevol. Now driving the other way is James for Champlin Park. Drives this inside. This is to Dahl. Dahl turns, fires for 2. The teams that play this Champlin Park team today are going to have a tough deal when Tyler Dahl is in the game. Looks like he stands about 6'9", and bucket there. So big bucket there for Hussein. Pardon me, that was not Hussein, that was Mendez. Out on the far side is Nundahl. Nundahl has it taken away by Mendez. Mendez pushes it forward. That was pushed up forward to Preby, but Preby couldn't get it to fall. And going back the other way, James gives it off to Dahl. Tyler Dahl for 2. So big, easy buckets for Dahl. 8-6 your score here, 11:32 left. And the Champlin Park getting ready to swap out some players here. Looks like our first starters are going to come back in.
Defense, Johnny. Defense, Johnny.
Rudevall drives into the paint. Now pushes it off left side. This is Preby. Preby goes far side to number 45. Again, I will try to figure out who that is so we can get that acknowledged. Preby moves back to the right, now looking for somewhere to go, as Bryson James there defensively. Goes far side. This is into the hands of Rudevall. Rudevall can't get it to fall. Tries to stop the streaking Fino. Good save right into the hands of Tyler Dahl. Dahl pushes it out to James. Now back inside to the hands of Nundahl. Nundahl gets it to fall for 2. And we're going to have a timeout taken so we can swap some players out. At the timeout, clock running, 10:30, your score, 10-6, Champlin Park. Huge thank you to all the coaches and ADs of these 4 teams that are playing here today to get back to us and let us give us information about their programs and their players, as it makes it easier, but it also makes it more fun for us to be able to spotlight these teams. Bin Pham drives it in, top of the key, looking for some help. Now goes back, now gives it up, takes the steps. Inside the paint, just too hard. Down with it, coming back the other way is Cash Miller. If that's not a basketball name, I don't know what is. Miller into the paint, pushes it right side. This is Yang for 2, can't get it to fall, but Miller down with the board. Alvarado, just too hard, and it is an NBA type bouncer, and that goes out of bounds. What sport does Cash Miller play? Football, winter sport, no?
He used to play basketball.
See, I was right. That is a basketball player. So Cash Miller just talking with the coaches as the Champlin Park crew is next to our where we're broadcasting from, and he plays Cash Miller, which is an absolute great sports name. Plays football, used to play basketball, and plays baseball. Inside. Can't get it to fall was the streaking Hussein. Try to get it. He runs, trying to run through Yang. Yang going to hang on to it. And now coming back up the floor for Champlin Park is Cash Miller. Nice drop down and around as he goes up around Lookman. Down low to Yang. Kind of got hammered there by Hussein. And Yang will go to the line and shoot 2. So that'll be a foul on Hussein. That'll be his first. Team's third. Big inbounds interception by the Lakers. Hussein can't get it to fall. Cash down with it again. Pushes it up. Now with the ball is Item. Down low to Yang. Yang too hard off the glass. Now here comes back the other way are the Lakers. Roll, brought it up. Hussein in the side of the paint, get it to fall, goes and gets his own board and gets 2. 2-point ball game here. Champlin Park leads 10-8, 8:27 left. Pushes this forward. Alvarado had to just throw it up, but down with the board is going to be Item. Yang can't get it to fall into the waiting hands of Alvarado. Again, just too hard. Now Yang going to get that ball. Trying to get to it is going to be Alvarado. Now back to Yang. Pushes it to the left side to Cash Miller. Inside to the waiting hands of Reyes. Can't get it to fall. And down with the board are the Lakers. Hussein on the recipient of the long pass. Stops, pops, can't get it to fall. And again, Cash Miller for Champlin Park down with the board. Again, 2-point lead here for Champlin Park with 7:45 left. Inside to Alvarado. I know I said that too quick. And Alvarado missed that one. Now coming back the other side. This is going to be Roll, one of the Unified Partners. Unified Partners calling out some signals, trying to get people to streak and move. Now going to give it off. This is into the hands of Lookman. Lookman pushes it to Hussein. Now back to run to the far side is Mort. Marca Unified partner. Push inside Hussein. Hussein for 2. We're all tied up here with 7 minutes. Both teams bringing their cheerleaders and have a full section, as you can probably see on the broadcast. A great setup for these teams. Alvedo. That one goes long, but Cash right there for the board. Looking for somewhere to go. Now going to hand this off to Reyes. Reyes can't get his bucket to fall, but he keeps trying. Champlin Park streaking back to try to keep this a 10-10 game. Bim Pham takes a step up on the board, right to the line. Can't get it to fall. Down with it is Hussein. Hussein for 2. And the Lakers back out front. 12-10 with 6.5 left. Coach is getting ready to send their players back in. And the cool thing about this, if you never watch this or know about it, is these teams, as it is unified, where we have our students from our special needs, special ed programs, along with our students from our general population at the schools that have the unified. And not only is it the players on the teams, but is also the coaches for these teams. There's an advisor, but the coaches, at least with a lot of these teams, are actual students as well. So it's a great way to see this great mix and great teamwork between these two groups and make them one and make them unified. So pretty awesome deal to watch and be part of. This ball inbounded down low and to Nundahl. Nundahl takes it to the block, can't get it to fall. And trying to get it. Which way is it going to go? It's going to stay with Champlin Park, as you had a couple of fights going on there for it. And so Champlin Park will inbound underneath the basket, looking for somewhere to go. This is Tyler Dahl. Tyler Dahl back in the game. Can't get it to fall. But down with the board is Champlin Park. Dahl just a little too hard. That one's going to be a streaker trying to get it. We got 2 athletes. Oh, and one's going to go down. And so going down and hitting the floor was Mendez. And you got the coaches telling people to kind of calm down and let it go, as he's taking it pretty serious. Now inbounding the ball is Champlin Park. Far right side bringing it up is Fino. Fino comes back to the top of the key to Oligmuller. And going to be a race. And we're going to get it, and they're going to say it was touched, so no over and back. And Nundahl going to bring it back into the offensive side for Champlin Park. Looking for a nice little backside pass. Going to come back to the top of the key to Oligmuller. Up off the glass for Tyler Dahl, and he gets that one to fall. And we're all knotted up here again at 12s with 4:09 left. Preby moves right now to the left side. Looking for some help. Going to give it off. This is Brudovic. Brudovic takes a shot. Can't get it to fall. Oh, nice job there, taking that right out of the hands of the Champlin Park player. Brudovic for a second try. And that one's going to miss. Go out of bounds. It'll be turned over and head back the other way. So Champlin Park will bring it up. Moves right side. He's got Nundahl. Saturn for the shot. Can't get it to fall, but down with it. And now put back. This is Saturn again. Drives into the line. Get it and bucket. And Champlin Park takes a lead, 14-12. And Saturn taking a hop dance down the court as he celebrates getting that bucket. Hussein, left side. Or pardon me, that's Mendez. Mendez can't get it to fall as he tries to go in opposite hand. And down with it is Champlin Park. Tyler, that's Dahl. Soft glass in. Again, feed the big man all day long, and you'll be just fine. Again, want to thank everybody who at Proctor for allowing us to be down here and cover these events. And big shot there taken. And we're going to have subs for both teams coming in as the Champlin Park has a 4-point lead coming in with about 2.5 minutes left. Taking that last shot. Sororic was the one who took that shot, went out of bounds, so it'll be Champlin Park ball, and it's going to go back the other way. And if I butcher a name and you're watching and it's from your school, I do apologize, as I do my best here when I get them a short notice. And we're going to say that we're going to have a travel, and we're going to go back the other way. So turnover on Champlin Park, as Reyes couldn't figure out a place to get to, either take a shot or push it off, and it's going to go back the other way. Here comes Mendez. Mendez drives all the way down, too hard, and down with it. With the board for Champlin Park is going to be Item. Now he's going to push this off to Bryson James. Now up to Yang. Yang drives towards the block, now looking for some help, looking for somewhere to go. Now gives this back off to Item. Item try to get that to James, but a big steal there by Roll. Roll's going to drive back into the offensive side, looking for some help, and does. This is Mort. And that ball's going to be there, and here comes Mike Alvarado. Alvarado going to drive into the offensive side, gets to the left side block, going to drive into the paint, takes a shot, can't get it to fall, and down with it is Roll. Roll pushes this off, gives that one to Mendez. Mendez, 1 minute, and it's in, and 2-point game, 1 minute to go here in the first half. At halftime, we're going to catch up with some of our sponsors. And then we'll go from there, and we'll come back for second half action here live from the Target Center. Item pushes this down to Yang. Yang gets it up off the glass just too hard. Down with it. Again, another rebound for Prior Lake is Roll. Roll drives all the way in. Now going to give it off. Down low. That goes off the hands of Lookman. And here we go. We're going to run down. 20 seconds on the clock. Looking for some help inside. This is Aiden Yang. Aiden Yang gets it to fall and gets 2. 10 seconds left here, first half. Should be last shot no matter what. This is given off. This is Mendez. Mendez up off the glass for 2. And he says, I can do that as well. And there is your horn for the first half. Your score 18-16. We're going to take a 12-minute halftime. We're going to check from our sponsors, and then we'll be back right after that. Thanks for joining us here on Rails TV.
Proctor Pizza and Sub Shop. Proctor Pizza offers baked pizza, unbaked pizza, subs, tacos, wraps, salads, tater tots, nachos, burritos, and more. Proctor's local family business for over 35 years. Proctor Pizza offers brand new monthly specials, such as the Taco Pizza, Bacon Cheeseburger Pizza, Hawaiian Pizza, and more. Proctor Pizza.
We want students to be creative thinkers. We want them to be innovators. We want them to be problem solvers. And we want to provide them the space and the ability to be able to create things and design things and manufacture opportunities within this community. And so Pathways allows them the space and the creativity to be able to really hone in on their strengths and their abilities to make a difference in the world.
When we talk about Proctor Pathways, we talk about building a culture. And this culture is all about providing those opportunities for our students to graduate with a plan instead of just planning to graduate, and to understand how what they're learning in their everyday classes applies to what they want to do after high school. We have business leaders from throughout our community reaching out to us, and as a result our students are getting opportunities to go and do internships, job shadows, and get their hands dirty in places that we didn't even think would be possible.
Students, we see them in the 9th grade, they may not be engaged in the traditional track. Then when you start finding the trades, such as culinary or welding, they're the hands-on kind of students, and we just see a transformation where now they're engaged in coming to school versus not coming to school before, being late to class, or actually being early to class and wanting to stay late.
There's so many different paths to choose from that it does keep them interested. One day they might be learning how to write a resume. The next day they're hearing from a speaker from an industry they never heard of.
We allow students to try as many different opportunities as possible. So we don't don't lock a student into a specific path or specific pathway. We allow them to pick and choose different experiences because we believe that exposure is incredibly important.
You can do any different job shadows, you can go college tours, you can do pretty much anything that you probably wouldn't do anywhere else.
If you want to do a career that needs 4 years of college, awesome. We have support, we have resources, we will help you do those things. If you want to join a trade, we have resources, we have those connections and networking opportunities for you. And so it really helps all students figure out what they want to do and then prepare them for that.
Our community has really embraced the fact that what we offer here for our students is vital to the health of our society and our community. So we want to make sure that we're up to the challenge of making sure our students are ready. Those combinations and partnerships with our business community are helping equip us to be able to do that for our students.
Can't hear the TV?
Proctor's Reed Foundation was established to enable life-enriching academic, art, and athletic activities which cannot rely on traditional funding in the Proctor School District communities. Reed has provided grants for the Imagination Library, numerous sports teams, Rails TV, A Night to Shine, the Playground for Everybody, and most recently, Reed helped the Proctor Fire Department invest in life-saving handheld thermal devices. Visit rea3d.org to learn more about how you can support Reed and help your community.
For years, Troy's Service Center has been the go-to auto repair shop in the Proctor community. Quality and efficient repairs make it more convenient to have your vehicle serviced. Troy's has always been for the community. That's why they have been favored by Proctorians alike. But don't just take our word for it. Check out the many reviews on their service. Troy's Service Center can ensure that your vehicle keeps your life driving forward for years to come. Troy's Service Center has been servicing and repairing vehicles for 3 generations. To contact Troy's Service Center, call 218-642-3322 or visit troyservice.com.
And back here at the Target Center in Minneapolis for second half action between Prior Lake and Champlin Park. Your score 18-16. This is your 2026 Unified Partners Basketball playoffs and championship game here. We'll have 4 games for today. We have this one and 3 others. Coming up next, we'll have Pequot Lakes and the Proctor Rails. And then after that, we'll have the championship game and then the third place game after that. That's going to be a travel called against the Champlin Park's number 13 Nundahl. And so turnover there, and here come the Lakers. Lakers streak down the far side. That's Preby. Preby looking for somewhere to go. Gives this off to Brudevold. Brudevold back to Preby. Preby to the top of the key. Wasn't able to find out who number 45 is, but that's who has it now. Preby back top of the key. Going to give this off into the waiting hands of Stroyrick. Can't get that to fall. That goes out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover and come back the other way. So no hurt, nothing hurt there on that first possession. That was a turnover by Champlin Park. And streaking into the paint, pushes far side. Big pass was intended for the big man in Tyler Dahl, but that was intercepted. And there's another turnover heading back the other way. Again, 18-16 your score. 20-minute halves here. Just came out of halftime. Nice defense over there on Preby by Cash Miller. So it's going to go the other way as a great job there by Cash to get a body block. So Cash Miller will bring it up, gets up and around Brudevold. Into the inside. This is into Tyler Dahl. Dahl gets a block there by Mendez. And we're going to have a foul call. That's going to go against number 13, Aaron Nundahl. And that'll be a turn or a foul. That'll be first his second team's first here in the second half. And inbounds. The Lakers going the other way. Lakers look inside. Mendez tries to draw the paint and does, and that rolls out. Nobody goes and gets it, but there's Cash Miller for it. He's going to come back the other way. Mendez trying to come up on the backside and going to give this off. And Nundahl can't get it to fall. Freebie pushes this forward into the waiting hands of Brudeville. Brudeville going to draw all the way up court. Going to stop, now push back. As that is a mismatched defensive matchup there, as you got Tyler Dahl, 6'9", standing there against the 5'3" Brudeville. No basket there, as they're going to say that went out of bounds. Mendez trying to keep the play alive and get to come back the other way is going to be Champlin Park. This goes inside to the waiting hands of Reyes. Reyes can't get it to fall. Mendez, who is all over the place, is on his way down the floor. Can't get that to fall, and that's going to go out of bounds and go the other way. So a bunch of turnovers here in the early goings, and we're rocking and rolling. We'll see maybe if we can get Coach Miller to come join us on air here, talk about our program. Here in just a little bit. 16-35, 18-16 your score. Oh, big, they're gonna have a jump ball as right there is Mendez and as well as Nundahl. And we got a timeout for new players to hit the floor. We got subs coming in. And we got a good change up here.
Blue, back on defense. Blue, back on defense.
As you can hear, the officials trying to get things sorted out, get everybody in the space where they need to be. And now going to bring up the floor is Roll. Roll's going to move it to the top left, now into the hands of Mork. Mork looking for somewhere to go, calling out signals, looking for some help. This is Hussein, and that's going to be an over and back violation. And that'll be a turnover and go the way of Champlin Park. Coach Miller, will you come be on air with me?
Oh, God.
Yeah, come on.
I've never been on air.
That's, well, you're good. There's a first time for everything.
There's a first time for everything.
So, I'm going to turn you up. You should be able to hear me.
I can hear you.
All right, and we can hear you. So with Coach Miller, Champlin Park, just talking about the importance of Unified in our schools. Proctor was one of those first schools that had the opportunity, and our old good friend of mine, Lisa, took it to the nth and really grew a program. How are things in your building, and how are things with your program?
Yeah, thanks for asking. So we started Unified at our school back in 2019, and it has grown just immensely. And it's been just a culture change for our school, and it's been so fun to see.
That's awesome. I was going to ask that question because I was hoping to go there. It's like, just because we saw the same thing, that absolute culture change of big basket there by Prior Lake to tie everything up at 18 all. But we saw that same culture switch in our halls of kids just getting to be kids instead of being different kids. And so you're seeing that same type of deal in your buildings.
100%. Yep. We see, the meaningful friendships that have developed between different groups, and people that wouldn't necessarily may have been friends before are friends now. Yeah.
Alvedo called for the foul there, and that'll be a non-shooting foul. Prior Lake going to inbound from the side. So when we start talking about those relationships with these groups of kids, and it really changes, and we start to get to stop saying groups of kids because they just become a team, and we get to see that spill out into the hallways. And tell me, with your Unified partners, how has it changed them? That, because I'm sure you're close with all your athletes, but how has it changed them from that typical, I'm just a high school kid, to the life lessons they're really learning from their partners?
Yeah, I think that they're building these friendships, they're seeing life from a different perspective, and it's just giving them a broader view of what's my role in this world, and how can I include more people, and that makes me better, that makes my community better, and that makes everything I'm doing better.
Yeah, that better human piece. That at the end of the day, the scoreboard doesn't matter. It's that human that we're creating.
100%.
Absolutely. It's a super cool deal, and I'm so glad that, I got nothing but great emails from all the coaches that are here today, and I'm just super stoked that we're able to bring this to everybody, all your fans that can't be here. Hopefully it's on in every classroom in the school, just like if we're at the state tournament for hockey or anything else, because just as important. So hopefully we're getting that. Anything you'd like to say to your students in the school and admin or anybody?
Yeah, we're just so thankful for the support that Champlin Park gives us in our school, our teachers, our students, and our community as a whole. Our community has really, wrapped their arms around Unified and has supported us. A lot of our sports teams have supported us, and like you said, the teams that are here today, one of the things that my students enjoy so much is coming together with other schools who value this. And just being able to, look at these teams they're playing and be like, man, they get it like I get it, and we want to be the example for other people. So.
Well, we love that. I really appreciate you jumping on air, talking about your program and your kids. And, hey, continue doing what you're doing, because I'm in awe.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the game and tournament. So that was Coach Miller, Champlin Park. Thank you for taking a few moments. And a big board here, 2018, your score, Champlin Park leads. And on the far right side is, I believe that's Roll. Now he gives it off to Mork. Mork's going to come around the left side and looking for someone to go. Now gives it off. Now down low. That was going to be intended for the waiting Mendez, but not able to get there. Going to get off the hands and go out of bounds. And it'll go back the other way. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate you letting me know that it's sounding good. I was looking for somebody to give me an audio check, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. And inbounding, Prevey. Prevey now going to move to the top of the key, looking for some help. And down there low, she's going to have Hussein there to help. Hussein trying to come out and help, and almost got a hand on it on the interception. And now Prevey again. Hussein moving around. Big shot here taken by Swarotic. Can't get it to fall. Big save there by the long stretched arms of Finu. That's going to come down low. Tyler Dahl can't hang on to it. That's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a turnover and go back the other way. Again, Champlin Park leading the way here. 10-20 left here. Second half action in game number 1 today. The winner of this game will go on to the championship game. The other team will head to the third place game. Championship game will be played at 11:30, I think. And the third place game will be at 12:40. Hussein with the bucket to tie things up. All knotted up here at 20. And again, huge thank you to Luke Smith and to Carter Ringo. We will go off air between each broadcast and then start our new broadcast. Big shot there taken by Nundahl. Can't get it to fall, but down with it is Champlin Park. Tyler Dahl had the big board. He pushes this off to Item. Back to Tyler Dahl. Tyler Dahl up off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Into the hands of Finu. Finu inside. Nundahl. Glass. Can't get it to fall, but down with it is Champlin Park. This goes inside to the waiting hands of Reyes. Reyes can't get it to fall. Tyler Dahl. Tyler Dahl going to be able to pad some stats here. Going to push this back. Looks like he's going to go. Nope, he's now going to roll back up to the top side as Finu. Now gives this off again. Reyes looking for somewhere to go. And they're going to call him for a travel as good defense there by Hussein. Hussein doing his thing. I just noticed we might want to white balance our camera here in a little while when we get a chance, because it looks like the floor in the court a little white for us. So we will get that fixed as well. Matter of fact, I'm going to just do something really quick. I'm going to let you listen to the sounds of the game, and I'm going to go just try to fix that so it doesn't look so palely white. Be right back.
Yeah, we'll adjust it during half or during the game.
So we tried to adjust that. We'll have to do a little playing in between games. But 26-12 your score here. Clock ticking just under 7 minutes. And we're going to get some subs for both teams coming in. Good conversation here by the coaches, the student coaches of these teams to all their players. And coming into the game is going to be Saturn. And coming to take a seat is going to be Reyes. Big excitement when they come on and off the floor. That's really cool. Nice hand in there. But Alvedo pushes it up and can't get it to fall. But down with the board is James. This is going to be pushed. Now that gets knocked out of the hands of Cash Miller. And here, long pass. This is going to be Mendez. Mendez up off glass and can't get it to go. But he will go to the line and shoot 2. And I think that foul is going to go against number 14, Mike Alvedo. So Alvedo draws the foul. And go to the line is going to be Mendez. Mendez has been pretty physical when he's in there. And good defensive player, wants to be there and stop it. And he misses the first one. Champlin Park up by 6. And but he hits 1, so now up by 5 as your score, 26-21. Champlin Park with the lead. Good defense there by Prior Lake. Pushes it Alvedo up and for 2. Puts that lead back up. Had a chance to talk with Alvedo before the game, and super nice young man, and just super excited to be here. This is going to go far side. This is Roll. Roll looking for somewhere to go. Now going to push it inside to Mendez. Good steal there by Alvedo. Alvedo going to drive all the way down, going coast to coast. See what he does. Can he get it to fall? He does! Big bucket, coast to coast on the steal, and all the way down for the 2 points. And he is ecstatic as what a battle between Mendez and Alvedo. This is going to be pushed off to Roll. Roll looking for somewhere to go, and that's going to be another steal. Yang with the steal, pushes it to James. He's got help coming. Going to go far side to Cash. Over to Yang. Yang looking for somewhere to go. Going to push this back out into the waiting hands of Saturn. Saturn with a shot that looks like it's from Saturn, but down in the hands. That was a pass, not a shot, because that was right into the hands of Cash. And nice job, nice defense there by Lookman. Up off the glass for Yang for 2. So Champlin Park opens up the lead to 10. Oh, I looked up the scoreboard. Opens that lead to 11. 32-21, your score here with 4 minutes left in the second half. And Champlin Park doing his thing. 2 good steals here. Yang had 1 and Alvedo had 1. And they both turned them off over the points, but nice move there. Oh, and he celebrates under the paint. And coming back the other way is Mendez. Cash drives all the way down to the baseline. Nowhere to go, gave up the dribble, looking for somewhere, pushes inside to Alvedo. Alvedo up, glass, no good. But Cash down, not down with it. Coming back the other way, this is Lookman. Lookman's driving, takes a shot. Can't get it to fall. Good battle there for the board. A little bit of a mismatch as going up for that was Mork against Cash Miller. Alvedo can't get it to fall. James down with the board, pushes it back out into the hands of Saturn. Saturn throws that up. Oh, and a foul as Mendez just gets in and gets a hand on him as he finished the shot. So going to go to the line is going to be Saturn. Alvedo for Champlin Park, and Lookman having some conversation. And shooting 2 is going to be Saturn. And misses the first is Saturn.
Timeout, White.
Timeout's taken here with about 2:50 left. And we're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back right after these words.
Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco is your leader for trailer sales, maintenance, and repair in the Northland. With brands such as Illuma, Look, Pace, and more, we have a trailer for every need. Don't forget, we also sell and install snowplows for all vehicle types. Searching for a Mahindra tractor? We have you covered with over 8 different models in stock and ready to tackle projects of all sizes. Wittes Trailer Sales in Esco, where customers become friends.
And back here at the Target Center, your score, 32-23, 2:50 left, coming out of the timeout taken by Prior Lake. Champlin Park leads here in game 1 of 4 today. Again, Champlin Park and Prior Lake. Good shot there taken. Nice job by Saturn. And he throws the hands up in celebration, hits 1 of 1. Now he's got to get back on defense as Prior Lake has some work to do here with the 3 minutes to go. This is Mendez, moves right side, up off the glass, gets at the fall. Nice little trailer, and he celebrates far left side. And now they're going to try to put some pressure on here. Nice move by Cash Miller. He's got good pressure there by Lookman. Lookman now backs off, and now Mork goes across court. This is Yang. Yang drives towards the block, stops, looks for help. Right there is Hussein, and that's going to go out of bounds as James does not come over and touch it. And it goes out, and it'll be a inbounding by the blue. Inside to Yang. Yang up and draws the foul, and that's going to go against number 20 Hussein for Prior Lake, for the Lakers. So going in line is going to be Yang. And first one, just a little short. Jay Buckets just got in the house. See that? Jay Buckets in the house. The Rails, Rock and Rails are in the building, so getting ready for their game. That's going to come up next. After this game, both those teams are going to have an opportunity to warm up. And again, we'll go off air for that. Your time right now, buck 30 left here, 33-25. There's another miss. And it needed rim, so no play. So that'll be a turnover. And Mork will put it in to roll. And they're trying to get a setup. They now have Hussein and nice job, Nundale. Nundale kind of gets a little bit of a push off. Now going to go the other way. And not happy about that is number 23, and that is Mendez. The inbound pass coming up. We are under a minute. Now driving into the offensive side is Fino. Fino looking for somewhere to go, pushes over to Nundale. Nundale can't get it to fall, but down with the board. And going to have a foul, and that's going to go against Mendez, I believe. And going to go to the line, and because he was hitting the act of shooting, is Nundale. Nundale's rocking a sweet pair of Nikes. I'm sure a lot of the Proctor Rails would love to have those shoes as they're some of our colors. So Nundale shoots. Can't get that one to fall. Catches the iron. Coach is now trying to move Tyler Dahl back as on the far end is Mendez. And in the hole is Nundale. And that takes it 34-25. 9-point lead here for Champlin Park. Down low. Good take steal there on the interception pass by Tyler Dahl. Now looking for somewhere to go. 30 seconds left. Now going to drive. Now down into the corner. Now going to push it to the far side, looking for somewhere. Tyler Dahl. That goes off his hands. He goes and gets it. Now going to turn, look back, puts it up from a little farther out. Now down to the hands. This is Hussein. Hussein driving back into the offensive side. He puts his hands up and can't get it to fall. And that's going to be in the waiting hands of Lookman. Well, Lookman's going to touch the end line, and that'll be out of bounds with 8.3 seconds. So right now, looking like Champlin Park going to move on to the championship game. That'll be played at, I believe we have that scheduled for 11:10, I believe. A shot, Nundahl can't get it to fall on what would have been a 3-point. And there is your final score. Your final score, 34-25. And congratulations to both teams for all their hard work. Champlin Park will move on to the championship game, and Prior Lake will move on to the third place game, prospectively. And I just want to say thank you to both coaches. Thank you to the Special Olympics of Minnesota. And honestly, thank you to Proctor Public Schools for allowing our students tonight to come down and showcase and spotlight this activity. We really appreciate it. Again, thank you to Coach Miller for jumping in and then having a couple of words with us. And maybe before we get out of here, maybe if I can catch a coach from the other side, maybe we can chat with them about their program. Maybe we'll try to get them on the third place game, and we'll go from there. So for myself, Luke Smith, Carter I almost called him Ringdahl instead of Ringo. And Carter Ringo, we want to thank you for stopping in on this game. Thank you to both teams, Champlin Park and Prior Lake. We appreciate you, and we'll be back with our next broadcast. Next broadcast is going to be Pequot Lakes and Proctor Rails. We'll be back at then. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
Fueling curiosity, connecting ideas, and driving innovation, all while keeping our eyes on the horizon. Because here in Proctor, we don't just ride the rails, we are the rails, educating, engaging, and inspiring the next generation